Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some decisions to make and we are going to make the final decision sometime this week, but we are looking to, well, we have a T5, the two T5 basic catalysts, and we're looking to take a 5-star champion from rank 4 to rank 5. So here's the dilemma. I'm going to look at a couple champions that we have already. As you can see, we have Nick Fury, skill champion, fully maxed out, rank 5, Hyperion, cosmic champion, rank 5, and we have a Star-Lord tech champion. So I'm not looking for cosmic, tech, or skill. I'm trying to get mutant, sans, or mystic to rank 5 next. This way we have one from each class at rank 5, which would be giving us more diversity when we go into a special quest on a weekly basis. So let's see. So if I'm not using cosmic, tech, and skill, we're going to have to bypass Medusa and Spider-Man and all of those guys, and we're going to have to throw in some champs here. So from the science class, we have Captain America Infinity War. We have Hulk Ragnarok. We have Omega Red as the mutant I'm looking at here now. And if we go down, I'm seeing as a mystic, we could do magic, and definitely I'm going to look at maybe Void as the optional champion there. So we have 3 sans in the running, 1 mutant, because I'm thinking Omega Red is definitely the mutant we want to go with first, and he's awakened. I could go with Colossus, but Colossus is not awakened, so why rush him when we have an awakened Omega Red that does a ton of damage? And as soon as we decide which 5 we're going to decide, we're going to do a little gameplay in Realms of Legend and take on Winter Soldier 20% with each champ, just to see who we're going to actually take up to rank 5. We have Captain Marvel awakened. She's at rank 3 right now, I believe. We need to take her to rank 4 before we go to 5. Colossus might be an option, but again, he's not awakened. So we have quite a few different champions. Venom is someone I would want to go up with. Aegon, obviously, for defense. Stark Enhanced, not Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, but Iron Man Infinity War. He's one to take up for defense, but we already have Star-Lord as the tech champion, so I'm looking again to diversify. So in the running right now, most likely to get to the rank 5, we have Namor as well. We have Havoc, but they're not awakened. Sabretooth is good. We have Longshot, Domino, all good people to take up, and champs to take up to this rank 5. But let's go with what we have. We're going to do a little gameplay with Captain America, see how he feels, Hulk, Ragnarok, Omega Red, and we're going to take in these 5 champions against Winter Soldier, and just to get a feel again for all of these champions, and then hopefully you guys could help with the comments below and say who you think, in your opinion, is best. And I'm going to tell you at the end of this video what my thinking is and who I think I should take up next. But we are going to go with the weakest one here first, at least the lowest attack damage here. We're going to take magic in first. No, a void is maybe void or magic. I believe void is even lower than magic in this right now. Lower level. So let's just take in rank 4 Void into the gameplay and see what he can do. And again, with Void, it's pretty simple. You want to spam that SP1 and get those Void, get to Fear of the Void as soon as possible. The nice thing about Void is he has a very high health pool, so he can take a beating, and we're going to take some hits here intentionally just to see how really tough he is. And I know he has great synergy with Killmonger, so that anytime he fires off one of his intimidating presence, he does gain 1% of his health. So he has longevity with Killmonger as a synergy, which is a huge help with health in the health pool. But there you have Fear the Void. We're going to take this Winter Soldier down to 80% with Void, and then we're going to switch out champions and do 20% with the second champion on the roster. But again, Void is easy. I'm going to lay back after I add some intimidating presence on him. And as you can see, if you laid back and you don't want the champion, the opponent, to gain any sort of energy, you could just lay back, relax, and be defensive with Void and let that intimidating presence just eat away at the opponent. So Void, high durability, huge health pool. And there you go, we just spam that SP1. There's no need to go to SP3, SP2 really, or very rarely we'll get to that if we pushed it. But SP1 all the way, all day long, and he really destroys the opponents. And again, as you can see, we're gonna take some hits here again, and he can definitely take a hit. Okay, so Winter Soldier is almost at 80% here. And we are going to switch off the gameplay. Let me just lean back. I'm trying not to get hit. I'm just letting it work down to 80% by itself. I'm not going to attack. And there you go. He's just eating away 296 per tick. We're going to quit out of this fight. And we are going to go into the second champion. And let's see who's the next lowest level champion we have here. They all rank... they're all 5-star awakened, and they all rank 4. So let's go in with Magic and see what she can do. She's a very good option as a Mystic champion. It was going to be between Magic and Dr. Voodoo, but I think to go to rank to 5, Magic has that synergy with Colossus. And Magic also has that power control, which is devastating when you spam an SP2, as we're going to do here. We're going to just deplete his power. And then she has the limbo. I'm going to deliberately take some hits if I could time it right. Once she gets into that limbo, I'm going to definitely take some hits. And hopefully we keep the health up, and we're going to take some hits, let it go down. But she again has a very good health pool because of that limbo. Here you go, and of course that power control on spamming SP2 is completely wrecking the opponents when she power locks them. So she is going to be very good with Mystic. So she could very well be the the 4th champion that I take to rank 5. Right now, like I said, and you saw, we have Nick Fury, we have Hyperion, and we have Star-Lord. And I'm telling you, those 3 are absolutely beast when it comes to destroying opponents, and very helpful in these quests. There you go. Fire off that SP3. We're gonna get him down to what we want him at. I believe we want to get him down to 60%. So here we go. Now he's at 78%. It's taking a bit to work him down with her. She's good with the power control, depriving the opponent of getting to SPs, power gain. So she's going to be very good against opponents like Hyperion and Cosmic Champions, definitely. But again, she's not immune to bleed. However, with her limbo, she regenerates that health at any damage taken. So while she's not immune, she does get back that health if she happens to trigger that bleed while in limbo. The trick with her though is she may not be in limbo and you take damage, and then there's no way to regain that health. So that could be an issue. in very rare cases. But again, very good champ. Right here, we're gonna, again, we try to time the limbo to take damage. I want to take some damage here when she's in limbo and see if she gets back some of that health. There's the demo that in the video. Again, these videos really designed for the newer members or newer champions, or so I should say newer players in the game that are actually looking to improve gameplay and test out these champions that we have here. So here you go, SP2, boom boom, power lock him. We're down to 42%. We're gonna do the limbo, take some hits. She does that. Now she does take some time, as you can see. She takes a lot longer to get him down to his 20% to 60% than the first champion we used in this gameplay. So that is Winter Soldier down to 60%. We're gonna quit out of this fight and we're gonna come back in with the next champion on the roster. And let's see who we're gonna be taking in now. There's a little delay on this. Okay, here we go. Let's see who's next up. We have Omega Red at 10.9, 9,000 for the Hulkster. Okay, 9,002. So I guess Hulk is going to be up next. Then we're going to be taking in Captain America. Now the beauty of Hulk is Ragnarok is he's an absolute beast, easy gameplay. You don't have to think. You just have to, I mean, just light, medium, heavy, whatever it is you want. He has great stun on the SP1 and 2. And he has Innovate, where he lays waste to them and they have no power gain. He has superior block, boom, block, heal block and stun on that SP. And as soon as we heal block and stun, we fire off a heavy attack to get some nice damage going there. Again, SP2. I mean, this guy is Innovate, and then we fire off some shots. That's free shots, no power gain to Winter Soldier on those because it's Innovate. And I mean, this guy is an absolute beast. And even if you make a mistake, he recovers so fast for the block. Let's see if we could try to demonstrate that. There you go. And he's back to the block. Boom. Let's see. As you can see, Winter Soldier is down to 50%. We already took him down 10%. It's a lot faster than the first two champions. So Hulk Ragnarok may not be a favorite champion in the game, but I'm telling you, he's an absolute beast with lane damage, and he is fully poison immune. He should be bleed immune, at least with a healing factor. But his healing factor is all based on crowd excitement and synergies. But here you go, SP3. I mean, he's down to 44%. And again, the lower the Hulk goes, the under 50%, and he does even more damage in the gameplay. So he's 40%. So Hulk is definitely in the running. I'm thinking that Hulk is even going to be ahead of, in my thinking, I'm going to rank up, if it comes down to a science choice, Hulk before Void, because Void does his damage anyway at rank 4. He might do a lot more damage at rank 5, but at rank 4 he gets the job done. He does heal reversal, he does whatever he needs to do. But Hulk is going to be an absolute beast with pure raw damage. And he has that poison immunity for certain parts and nodes and quests, which is going to come in very handy. SP2, boom. Now for ultimate SP2 damage and block, Captain America Infinity War, plus he has a huge amount of synergies with other champions. Again, you cannot go wrong with upgrading this guy. He also has that heel reversal. He has all of those utilities that he could use against different class of champions. So when it comes to the Sans champions, I'm thinking Void already does what he does as a Sans champion. So my thinking is it's not going to be between, if it comes down to a Sans choice, it is going to be Captain America or Hulk Ragnarok. And it's going to be based on synergies at that point on who it works best with the synergies that I have right now. Brought him down to 20% pretty quickly. His SP2 is totally devastating. So it would be interesting to see who I decide to go with finally. Now, the absolute beast, if I had to rank up any one of these champions first to rank 5, I would have to say it would be Omega Red. Simply because he does heal on that SP1 if he fired off his SP1. The more death spores you have on the champion, again, you want to parry and fire off that heavy. Again, I took that bleed intentionally. He is very, very resistant, I should say, to bleeds, and it activates his death spores even more. So he's very deadly, and poison, he's immune, pretty much immune to poison and bleed. So he's fantastic on those spots, and there you have it, Omega Red, and he's in the bin. So overall, if I had to choose one champion to take up to level 5, it would be Omega Red if I have all the other rank up material. Let's just exit this and take a quick look. So I would say Omega Red first, and you guys could leave your comments below and see if you agree with that assumption or decision. I would say it would be Captain America, Hulk, Ragnarok, Magic, and then it would be Void or Void and Magic. It all depends. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the thinking and the strategy behind the game mindset of the next rank up champion. As you can see, we have Nick Fury, Hyperion, Mephisto. So we need a science, we need a mutant or a mystic champion next. If you enjoyed the video and you want to follow up with other videos, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, hit the notification bell so you get email notifications and follow-up videos. And don't forget, work less, play more, enjoy life, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.